don't know what type of crack they put in here. You're definitely getting the first sneak peek.
Why the fuck am I programmed this 10 to 12? That's a lot.
You're taking business seriously. 4 degrees. And I'm standing outside in a bikini.
You sure? My balls are freezing.
Good morning and happy Tuesday. We are doing a weekly vlog this week. I don't have anything particularly exciting happening in my week this week, but last week was pretty fucking wild, so who knows. I feel like I'm just in like my lucky girl syndrome era and crazy shit's happening to me right now, so come along for the ride. It's breakfast time now anyway, so let's make a bagel. We have an all-day session at the gym today. I've got a client in the morning and I've got some this afternoon, so we need to pack a big bag to supply us for the whole entire day. We need a lot of food. I'm gonna have to take all of my meals. Yeah, the gym's just a little bit too far to come all the way home, to be honest, so I'm gonna see how I go. Hopefully I don't get too bored. And thanking past me for prepping all of my food. I'm gonna have some noodles for lunch and then a little chia seed pudding that I literally just made for an afternoon snack. Yeah, I think that should be enough food for the day. Guess who we can catch on the way out? Lucy! Hi! Say hello to the people. Ah. Why is there always so much stuff to get in the car? Let's go to the gym. I've just had to come out and move my car because the parking around here is only 4 hours. I mean, there is like all day parking somewhere in the shopping centre, but I'm yet to find where it is. So if I'm here all day, I'll just move my car halfway through the day. Got a little coffee. It is decaf, of course, because it's 2 p.m. or something now. Yeah, 2 p.m. Yeah, got a couple more hours. I'll smash out some work and then we've got our afternoon clients. But this is the best coffee place I've ever tried in my whole entire life. I don't know what type of crack they put in here. I have even gotten the coffee beans from here to put in my own coffee machine at home and it's just still not the same. It is like, and I think also because I use Milk Lab, which it's not the best milk, but it tastes the best.
What are you doing?
I want you to say hello.
To who?
The people.
Hello, people.
It's a vlog.
About what?
My life. So you have to be in it because you're a big part of my life.
It's not gonna be very interesting.
Why?
You don't know, no, that's weird.
That's my dinner. We are home from PT and dinner is straight in the microwave and gonna watch Love Island. Do you want me to put yours in?
Yeah, please.
How long?
5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Well, you complaining it wasn't good. Yours went in for pretty much 5 minutes the other day.
Yeah. Gotta learn how to use that microwave properly instead of just pressing plus 30 seconds every time.
Thank you for agreeing to drop me off.
Connor just made me sign a piece of paper to say what time I'm going to drop him off at the train station because I was grumpy about doing it so early in the day. Because you guys got to work. Anyway, back to making coffee. Connor's obsessed with cockatoos. This is his little cockatoo mug.
Oh, God. Scared me.
Where are you? Say hello. What are you doing? Why aren't you ready?
morning yet.
Oh.
It's fine in the night. It's fine in the morning, but the morning yet.
Sounds like you've had a drink.
So I'm just at my beautiful desk getting some work done this morning because I don't have clients until this afternoon at the gym. But a conversation that has come up like literally, I don't know, almost every single day with different clients over maybe the past week is a lot of them are feeling like they are very weak in their upper body. And I thought I'd just bring this conversation here because I'm sure that there are many other people on the internet who need to hear this as well. But yeah, a lot of my clients who've been coming to me, they're like, my upper body is just so weak. Like I'm so weak on my upper body. I just can't lift very heavy weights. Like everything just feels so heavy. Let's just take a step back. Let's truly think about what our upper body is, especially in comparison to our lower body. So that's what a lot of people are doing. They're comparing their upper body strength to their lower body. And for example, let's take a look at our shoulder muscle, right? This is like our deltoid muscle here, and it just goes over the shoulder. It literally is like this big, like it's so small. If you compare that, I'm not gonna be able to get in front. If you compare the size of that to like your quad muscle, think about the size difference. This is teeny tiny here, and your whole entire quad muscle is massive. So your upper body is always going to be weaker than your lower body, like literally no matter what. Every single person is like that. It is, I mean, unless you look at like those gym bros who have chicken legs, you know, when they make those stupid comparisons, maybe that would be an exception, right? But for a normal person who is training their whole body and they have a regular balance of strength, their upper body is always going to be weaker than their lower body. And it doesn't mean you have a weak upper body. It is just the way that your body is. Your upper body, all the muscles in your upper body are much smaller and much teeny tinier in comparison to your muscles in your lower body. So your lower body is always going to be stronger. And you have to think about it this way. Your lower, like, you know, your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings, they are carrying your whole entire body weight. They are the ones that are letting you walk around, run around every single day. They're the ones that are taking you when you're stepping upstairs, when you're sitting up and down. So they need to be strong. They're carrying your whole entire body weight. Whereas your upper body muscles, they're just there to like pick up your cup of coffee and like little things like that. So they are just much smaller because they're only picking up very light things, and they're only used in our everyday life for carrying lighter things. So it's just always going to be like that, and you don't have a weak upper body just because your upper body can't lift as heavier weights as your lower body. That is completely normal, and that is to be expected. And I see so many of these girls that I'm training holding themselves back with their upper body because of this mental kind of block of them thinking that their upper body is weak. And you know, when I'm training them in person, I'm able to actually challenge that thought, and I'm able to physically show them how strong their upper body is, so we can sort of push past that mental block. But for any of you who I'm not there face to face and I can't just push you really hard in the gym, just challenge yourself next time you're in the gym. Pick up a heavier weight. Try to go for something that's heavier. Most upper body exercises are pretty safe to be taking closer to failure as well, because our whole body isn't going to be like toppling under the weight, especially something like a bicep curl, or, you know, you can even go and do it on some machines. If you want to do like, especially a machine like shoulder press or a machine chest press as well, you can go super heavy on those, and you can really truly challenge your body in a safe way to actually show yourself how strong you are. So that's my challenge for you. If you believe you have a weak upper body, next time you're doing and you're training upper body at the gym, challenge yourself, lift a little bit heavier and see how heavy you can actually go, because I promise you your upper body is going to be a lot stronger than you actually think, and it's literally just your mind holding you back. So we just had to do a little bit of a location swap. I've just come over to my mum's house because Connor needed to be dropped off at the station to go into work, and yeah, basically this, and then I've got to go into the gym in a couple of hours, so this is just on the way. So we're just a little bit of a location change, but I am about to do a nutrition audit for one of my clients. So this is actually a new offer that I'm bringing out, which is like super exciting. So you're definitely getting the first sneak peek into like what this offer is, and I'm really excited. I think it's something that so many people will benefit from, but basically, yeah, it's just a nutrition audit. So I will have the client log their food in my training app for 7 days, and then yeah, basically they've got another questionnaire that they'll fill out, and then like from that I am really just looking at what their food looks like over the 7 days. We're suggesting how to make really like little small tweaks and how we could make some of their meals a little bit more nutritionally dense. If there's any nutrients I think they're lacking in, how we can improve those and bring those up in the diet. I'm giving a lot of alternatives for very easy and quick recipes, and especially when I see meals that people are already eating, I'm sort of just giving, I guess, alternatives to those recipes that are more nutritionally dense and very quick and easy to make. I've also created a kind of like a sample 3-day meal plan, just so you can get an idea of like how I would truly suggest to put all of these little suggestions in action. So yeah, this is the first one I'm doing for one of my clients, Maddie. It's really exciting, and I think it's just such an easy way. I think there's such a gap where a lot of people, and me personally, like also I do offer online nutrition coaching. However, it is a longer commitment. It is a 12-week commitment, and some people just, for many reasons, it's a little bit too much of a commitment for them. Maybe it's the price, maybe for whatever reason, it feels like a little bit too much. So this is like a little kind of taster into what nutrition coaching can feel like, and an easy way to just kind of get some bite-sized changes to your diet that doesn't feel too crazy and overwhelming. I'm literally working with exactly the way that you've eaten for the past 7 days and just making small tweaks and changes to improve that. Basically, I'm just about to record the feedback. So let's do this. I am so excited to be doing your nutrition audit. I feel like it's going to be life-changing. I know that one of your challenges were the motivational piece, and you were feeling not very motivated, and also that you don't have a lot of time. To the time piece, I completely understand how busy we are, and I can see that you obviously work and you go to uni, so you're doing all the things, you're super busy, you're still obviously managing to get fit in the gym and everything as well. So that's absolutely incredible, and I really want to celebrate you in the fact that you are still doing all of those things. And then the second piece on the motivation, I 100% hear you. Motivation isn't something we can always consistently rely on because it's not always there. Motivation is just a feeling, and obviously we feel different things all the time. Because I'm just going to be real with you, girl, that motivation isn't always going to be there. It is going to come and go, and if we are always relying on that, then we are never going to be able to be consistent, and we're never going to be able to make true change. Like, that's a great meal. Let's continue on with that one. Is in the morning that you have time to make that, make another portion of it, literally as the same time as you're making your bowl, just pop another little bit in a container, and you can have that the following day when you have a super early shift and you don't have time to make the breakfast. Like, I want you to be really utilizing the time that you actually are making meals, and always try to make multiple portions in that time that you actually have, the spare time that you have to create those meals. If you are able to just make a very small change and keep that for a longer amount of time, instead of going into a trap of, okay, well, next week I'm going to prepare every single one of my meals, and that just, you start off really well, and by day 2 that feels overwhelming, it's too much, and you're going to fall off track again. You probably spend the next few weeks eating in the way that you were before, that is just really not servicing you and your goals. Whereas if we actually aim to just do like one meal, and then we keep that one meal up for a few weeks, and then we build upon that, it is just way more manageable, and you're going to have way better results. We need to schedule in time to do a food shop. And realistically, like, I know that you're super busy, so I would say opt for doing an online food shop, because you can so quickly do that in like your break at work, in your break at uni. You take transport to work or uni, you could do it like that. You could quickly do it at night while you're sitting down, scrolling on your phone while you're watching TV. Like, doing an online food shop is the easiest thing, and it is the least resistance to being able to actually get a food shop done. If you're still going to come at me with still that feels like too much time, okay, I hear you. Let's drop down a gym session. If you're going to the gym 3 times a week, 4 times a week, 5 times per week, however many times it is, I want you to actually drop down a gym session and use that time to go and do your nutrition. Because going to the gym is great, but also nutrition is very equally important. And I think a lot of the time we put such a high priority on our gym that we let our nutrition fall down here. Whereas we can definitely, it's not going to like ruin all your progress. You're not going to lose everything if you drop down 1 gym session per week and you actually use that time to do your nutrition. That is a nutrition audit done. So much fun.
All right, we are here doing another mic'd up sesh, and your gal is going to deadlift for the first time in literally, I want to say like 18 months. I've been recovering from a knee injury, and even prior to that, my old coach just didn't really program me deadlifts. So let's see how this goes. Honestly, it is so cold in here. I don't even think I will take off my jumper this whole time. Derrimut only has 10 kilo bumper plates. It doesn't have 5 kilos. So we're just going to have to go straight in for a 40 kg deadlift. I mean, I can RDL it, so okay. God, why does it feel like it's so low to the ground? I honestly don't even remember what to do. Oh, okay. 7. Try to get to 10. Whew, interesting. Oh, she moved. All right, real question is, do we increase the weight? I mean, it's only 40 kilos. What if we just put another 5 each side? All right, let's go for set 2. Oh, yeah. Let's get some weight now. Why the fuck have I programmed this 10 to 12? That's a lot. Okay. We can do this. All right, next is an interesting one, and I purely have this for my knee recovery, but I actually think it's such a fun exercise. I don't know why more people don't do it. So originally I was just doing body weight, but now we're progressing to a 5 kilo plate. Like, I always got to get my positioning right. I'm gonna focus on standing up with the knee angled out. Honestly, it is so difficult. I want to make sure that the knee stays really still and that we don't slam down on the bench. Oh, which I did last rep. This is my stronger leg. So much easier. Give it a go. Oh, we need to readjust. All right, we have, oh my God. Why doesn't this fit over my shoe? We're gonna have to go shoes off. So we are going a cable hip abduction, and normally the D handles fit over my shoes, but I don't know. For some reason these aren't. So if your gym doesn't have a ankle cuff, you can literally just slip the D handles over your feet and they'll go nicely on your ankles. These, literal motherfucker of an exercise. I'm only on 5 kilos. Why the fuck are you so hard? I haven't even been counting. I literally hate them. We are 4 exercises in and I haven't even taken off my jumper. It is literally that cold in the gym today. New exercise. My physio says I don't train calves, so I need to train calves. Do I like training calves? I don't know, because I've never trained calves. Let's see how we go with this. Oh, that feels very light. Yeah. She's stronger than she thinks she is. Got 10. Yeah, that's a bit better. You know what? Not too bad. It kind of makes me feel like a ballerina. The increments on this are very weird. Let's go up 5. Ooh, yeah. That feels good. Ladies, train your calves.
Good morning. Happy Oh my God, Bruce is literally at my window. I'll show you in a second. Happy Friday. It's pretty early. It's like 6 a.m. I have had a very busy and hectic week this week, to be honest, which is like super exciting. Like, it's super good. My PT business, I'm just like starting on heaps of clients. Had an online client come on. I've been doing nutrition audits. Like, life is good, but it's a bit hectic, and like, I'm not used to it, to be honest, because I haven't, quote unquote worked like a full-time job in, I don't know, since I quit my job last December. So it's still adjusting to the busy life, but my to-do list is a million things long and I have a lot to do. So I'm up early this morning. Before going into the gym, I'll train at Good Life, and then I'll do a couple of PT clients, and I'll come back and I've got a meeting with my accountant. So there's just a lot going on. I'm super excited. I'm literally like so fucking grateful for my life right now. I can't even explain it. I don't know, it's such a weird thing. One of the main reasons why I decided to turn down my job that I got in fashion was because of having to go into the office like 4 days a week was one of the kind of criteria, and it's just like, it felt so restrictive to me. I was like, we live out here on a farm, like the distance into the office is really, really far. And then it's just so funny because yesterday I was out of the house from like 7 a.m. until like 5:36 p.m. when I came home. But it's like very different. It's like I chose to do that. I chose to like get up and go early to the gym. I you know, chose to stay at the gym all day when I had clients and like all of those kind of things. So it's just like, I just had this massive piece of gratitude yesterday. I was like, fuck, I'm just so happy with the decision that I made to become a PT and do this as my full-time job, because it's just like, it makes me so happy. I love helping clients. I love changing their lives. Like, I love just seeing how good they feel after working out and coming to the gym. And it's just like, I feel like this is what I was meant to do. I was put here and I was meant to do this. Anyway, that's my little chat for this morning. I'm going to show you what's happening outside my window. Hopefully you can see, it's really dark. So that is Bruce. And the reason why he's stuck there is a bunny rabbit in that cage. So he's like just hanging around the cage. The bunny rabbit is stuck in there. I don't know if you can actually see, can you? The bunny rabbit is stuck in there. Yeah, it's actually a cage that's meant to catch foxes, I think. Foxes and possums, but I don't know. A bunny rabbit got in there. So a poor little bunny is just in there. And there's no way I'm going out to deal with that, so we'll just have to wait till Dad wakes up and he will get the bunny out. By the way, I just want to say the bunny is alive. It's not dead. It's just a cage that you capture them in and you can go and like release them somewhere else. So the bunny is fine. It's okay. It's just in a little cage and it's alive. We are back home from my training sessions at the gym and we came home to a new package. How freaking cute is this jumper? It's obviously from LSKD and I'm just obsessed. Connor bought it for me. Isn't he just such a sweetheart? Anyways, we are now about to jump on a call with Emily. She is my friend, but also my accountant. So we need to get an accounting system in place because your girl doesn't have one and we are taking business seriously. So it is very important and she is honestly like the best accountant ever. I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. You look so happy today.
Do I? Oh, good. I mean, yes, I'm very happy. Yeah, I've just had a really good week, to be honest. So I think that's maybe why I'm like radiating this good energy. But yeah, how's your week been?
Yeah, pretty good.
I've still got my pimple stickers on. Saturday morning. What do we do on Saturday mornings?
Ice plunge, or cold plunge, would you say?
We go and swim in the pool, and the pool's only like 8 degrees. It could be less.
We'll see my new pool thermometer.
Dad's gonna come in. Oh my god, it's so cold. When we just checked the temperature before, it was 4 degrees. 4 degrees. And I'm standing outside in a bikini. Why do we do this? I'm already shivering. Do you reckon it's colder? Where's the pool for? Oh, there.
8 degrees.
It's still 8. Oh my god. You got a personalised robe.
Can't go, man.
You can't.
Oh, that's as far as I can go. Oh. I'm not going under, not the first time. How many
It gets
seconds?
easier.
No, it doesn't.
I trust me, it gets easier.
I'm doing 30 seconds at first. You sure? My balls are freezing. That's it.
I get to this point of like 1 minute and like it hurts, but it's, my body is just like calm.
Do it for longer. That's such impressive.
Some more steam.
Yeah, getting out is the worst part. Like right now, I feel like I can't move.
Go under? I was just wondering.
No, don't.
Oh, he's dived in. You sure I'm going to feel better? I feel really bad.